It appears as if the Lakers are going to keep point guard Russell Westbrook around for the start of the 2022-2023 NBA season. The Lakers are insisting to anyone that will listen that the team would rather keep Westbrook in Los Angeles than trade additional assets to move him. Of course, things could change if the Lakers could swing a three-team trade for someone like Zach LaVine of the Chicago Bulls. In that instance, the Lakers should be more than willing to trade a first-round pick, but that is still a big if. Laker fans need to brace for Westbrook to be on the Bucks next season, but he may not play the entire year in LA. Not only do the Lakers need to sign a backup point guard, but the team might be interested in signing someone who could take on a bigger workload if Westbrook does stop playing at any point next season. Not every backup point guard is going to be able to fill the monster hole of minutes that Westbrook would theoretically leave behind, so there are only a few options to be potential contingency plans for Russell Westbrook if he ends up leaving. For example, signing Ricky Rubio would be the definition of a contingency plan for the Lakers. If Rubio was heading into the offseason completely healthy, then the Lakers would not even have a chance to sign him. While he is past his prime, Rubio is more valuable than a minimum signing. However, Rubio tore his ACL last season, and his recovery should go into the 2022-2023 season. The latest Rubio would likely return is January of 2023, with a November-December return being more likely as long as his recovery goes as planned. Rubio should be able to fill in for Westbrook and, quite frankly, would be better fit on this team than Westbrook is. Rubio could be a better version of Rajon Rondo from 2020, and if the Lakers get that out of him, it would be a massive win. Rob Pelinka has had no problem bringing back former Lakers in the past, and he very well could continue that trend with Dennis Schroeder. It's not like Schroeder did anything this past season to raise his free agent value. Schroeder was ultimately a disappointment during his stint with the Lakers, but he was not as disappointing as Westbrook. Schroeder failed to step up as the second best player on the Lakers when Anthony Davis was out, but those were probably unfair expectations. If Schroeder is the third or fourth best player on the team, then the Lakers can contend for a championship as long as they stay healthy. While Schroeder deals with the same high usage rate issues that Westbrook does, Schroeder is a better shooter and has less of a basketball ego and is willing to mold into the Lakers want him to do anytime he is on the court. Will Schroeder be willing to sign with the Lakers as a backup is the bigger question everyone around LA is asking themselves. But they hope that Westbrook eventually gets the boot. But maybe not. But he does present the most seamless transition from Westbrook to a new starting point guard because of his familiarity in playing with LeBron James.